stop for a sunset, like the whole world ought to wait, then turn around and argue with the thunder at the gate. You could find a little wonder in a bird outside the glass, then take the morning paper and put some orange fool on blast. I used to think those conversations were just circles in the air, but the older that I get now, the more I find you there. I was listening, even when I didn't know it. Every road we talked in circles had a seed beneath the stone. I was listening, through the distance and the static. You were teaching me to notice what a life becomes when it's grown. There was laughter in the office, there were storms around the law, there were hills you stood your ground on, there were lines you would not cross. And that clawed letter on old parchment, with its righteous little flame, somehow turned complaint to comedy and left the room reframed. I won't win by never bending, I can't prove love by being right. Sometimes wisdom is a lantern I have to carry without a light. I was listening, even when I didn't show it. Every point we pulled apart, every stubborn thing we knew. I was listening, through the noise and all the static. And the best of what you gave me is still finding its way through. Maybe that is what a father does. He launches questions like arrows into the future, not knowing where they'll land. He gives you his fire, his worry, his wonder. And one day you hear your own voice holding something from his hands. I keep learning work has meaning when it's tied to more than pay, and a name is something lived with, not a thing a person says. I keep learning love shows up less in speeches than in weight, in the things I choose to carry when it would be easier to wait. And I know I missed some lessons, I know I walked past signs, but some truths take half a lifetime to arrive right on time. I was listening, even when we couldn't agree. Every road we wandered down became another part of me. I was listening, and if there's one thing I hope you hear, the things that mattered most are never lost across the years. You've been planting things in me long before I knew their names, and I'm still listening now. I'm still listening.